Hello and welcome to day 2 Fires. I've had a pretty good day 1, as you can tell. I mean, 7 wins is hard to achieve, only 1 loss. And now we're facing the real deal. We are playing for the big money. We're playing for an Arena Championship qualification plus a Pro Tour qualification, which would be Pro Tour Barcelona, which I'm not qualified for yet, so that'd be pretty awesome. All right, what do we have? Keruga Fires, already explained the deck in the previous video. Really like the deck, of course. I made slight changes. I put Agent of Treachery into the 7-drop slot instead of Coma. I think just Agent is the better card overall. It's more flexible, it's less risky against removal. Coma has its spots where against control and so on, it's going to be really good. But then the Agent is just all around, I think, the better card. It also works very well with Elesh Norn. You get double trigger and you can copy it with Kiki. You can also flicker it with Touch the Spirit Realm. Yeah, and then I changed Steam Vents in the main deck. I had a free Ketria Triome. I switched out 1 Ketria Triome for 1 Steam Vents. I think there's enough green sources, and I just wanted to have another untapped land because 11 Triomes now and 4 Fabled. I think that's better than 12 Triomes. It's a lot of tap lands, and the mana is okay, so I think you can afford that little change. Sideboard also made a small change. I added a Mystical Dispute, a 4th one, and I cut a Leyline of the Void. I didn't sideboard Leyline of the Void at all in any of my matches that I played with this deck so far. I think it really only comes in against Greasefang, and then maybe some Emery crazy Paradox Engine combo. Yeah, so if I don't get paired against Greasefang, this card is just a dead sideboard slot, so I'm going down to 3 copies. If I get paired against Greasefang, I might still find it. You know, 3 copies is not 4, but it's, you know, it's not 0. And this Dispute, I think, is just all around really good against a lot of different decks. May it be Creativity, may it be the Mirror Mage, may it be Spirits, may it be some control deck, Blue-White, Dimir, Esper, whatever. And yeah, so it just comes in against a lot of matchups, and it's one of your absolute best cards in those matchups. A 1-mana counterspell, while your deck otherwise doesn't operate, you know, before turn 2. And then it's so important to just force through one of your spells as well. Forcing through your combo when you have Leyline in play. You want to go Enigmatic and then Mystical Dispute their counterspell back. So I think I just want to have 4 Mystical Dispute. Yeah, that is all the changes I did. And yeah, let's jump into the games. I'm pretty excited. This is for a lot. We're playing for the invitation to the Arena Championship, which is a 32-player tournament with I believe 200k 200k in prizes. So pretty good stuff. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh, wow. We're playing the mirror match to start round 1 here. Damn. Keruga to Macrosage. Okay. This hand is... it doesn't have all the mana. But it's lacking otherwise. I mean, Enigmatic is one of the better cards in the mirror match. Fable of the Mirror Breaker is also very, very good. It gives you a good turn 3 play. Be nice to have a Bonecrusher with some early game, you know. Not sure if I should risk it with this hand. 5 lands, 2 4-drops. I have all my colors. It's usually all you need. I'm gonna try it. I don't want to mulligan. Like, this deck is kind of mana hungry and needs to hit it needs to hit everything. So I'm gonna try it. We can draw. We have so many good draws. We have Bonecrusher, Binding, Fable, Enigmatic. Shit, that's not one of our good draws. Touch would be nice. Even Lockdown could be okay here if they go Fable. Me going Lockdown is actually pretty great. We can go Enigmatic into Omnath. Touch the Spirit Realm again. Yeah, I said that already. Now they have Fable. That wouldn't be great. I'm gonna hold full control. Hopefully they just return Keruga to hand. I could draw Fires. Okay, they return Keruga. Okay. Okay, I mean that's something. So I could bluff right now, or I could just return Keruga. I'm not sure what I should do. Like, I think returning Keruga doesn't do a whole lot. I think I'd rather bluff something. Not sure though. Well, I will have to discard if I return Keruga, so I'm just gonna bluff. I guess I could have played the Hallowed Fountain tap though, because yeah, ultimately that might have been a slight misplay. Overthinking a little bit here, but I could have played this tapped. So I still have Bonecrusher and Leyline Binding up. Oh wow, that's very, very, very good for me. Opponent missing land drops. Oh, we draw another Fires. That's actually great. Okay, so I'll shut off the full control. And I'm probably just gonna get Elesh Norn here. That is insane in a mirror match, Elesh Norn. Opponent missing land drops. Okay, now they might have Fires into something. We'll see. If they find an Elesh Norn, that obviously wouldn't be great. We are sitting Elesh Norn against Elesh Norn, yeah. Yeah. Elesh Norn against Elesh Norn. I did cut my coma, which was the one way you can actually beat this situation. Now I have to find... Oh, Baneslayer Angel. Of all things. Baneslayer Angel. Interesting. Baneslayer. So I can just get Tolsimir and kill this with Tolsimir. So I get 2 wolves and they fight both with the Baneslayer. Yeah. I just play Enigmatic. Oh, Fires and Enigmatic, sack and Enigmatic. Get Tolsimir. And I could also get Kenrith at the same time. But then I have to sack the Fires as well, which I don't really want to do. I think I'm just going to play this tapped. No attacks. Sack an Enigmatic. Get Tolsimir. This also triggers twice. That doesn't really... I could therefore kill multiple creatures. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to target this twice. And then get another wolf. And fight again. I can't fight both. Like, if I fight the other one first, my thing dies. I could actually sack another Incarnation, right? And get Kenrith into play. I would really get hosed by something like a Supreme Verdict. I don't know if I want to risk that. I think I will not. Going to risk it. Maybe I should have played this tapped. I'm going to draw infinite cards next turn with Keruga. Okay, they have Fires. That's... I mean, they had Fires last turn already. And they have Edge Norn in hand. Alright, alright. So now they can get a Kenrith themselves. Honestly, this card is way worse than Gargaroth. If you're playing... I've thought about playing Gargaroth. I think Gargaroth's just 10 times better than this thing. I don't know why would you play that, honestly. But okay. Gargaroth's just so much better than that. Oh, they don't have anything to sack anymore? Alright, well, well, well. Now I could find something like a Touch the Spirit Realm to flicker the Elesh Norn for a turn. But yeah, them having Elesh Norn makes this super interesting. Like, this makes this pretty stupid now. Where do we start? So another Enigmatic doesn't do anything. I will just start cycling, I guess. I could fetch first. The Omnath triggers are shut off anyways because of Elesh Norn. So I don't need to keep the Fabled Passage around. So I can find Leyline Binding and get an Atraxa. That's something I can do. Yeah. I guess I could have just drawn cards with Kenrith. No. Seems like my opponent has Kenrith in their hand, because they must be playing Kenrith, right? In their Keruga deck. I don't really have anything besides touch to break the Elesh Norn away in my deck, I believe. Yeah. They also have touch. Shit. That's insane. Yeah, them having touch here means they draw a ton of cards. Lockdown. Just to draw more with Keruga. Yeah, alright. I mean, what could I have done against this? Not much, I think. This is just a draw 10. Yeah, I'm not winning this game. If this would be Coma, maybe I would win. So that's kind of funny. Me making the change to Agent could cost me big time. That's very frustrating. Maybe I can draw. If I draw touch, we might have a game here, but if I don't draw it very soon, I'm out. Rough stuff. They had the touch, I didn't. GG. So they have Otawara here? Attack with both. What's that about? So if I double block the Elesh Norn, they just Otawara. Bounce my Kenrith. Then they lose the Otawara. They can't cast Bonecrusher anymore. Oh no, they could actually. They could sack the Fires end of turn and then they could do more stuff. But no, wait a minute. I get my trigger first, so I get the Elesh Norn back before they can sack Fires and temporary lockdown. This should get Otawara out of their hand, I think. Well, I guess they could have. No, they can't Bonecrush anymore. They could have a Ganjo. I think this seems good. They probably have Otawara, right? They have a Ganjo. Okay. Good to know. They didn't want to kill my Kenrith. That's wild. I'm surprised. I guess, then they lose Elesh Norn. Yeah, that's true. They can't kill Kenrith. Then they lose Elesh Norn. No, they had to do this. So we trade that Ganjo for Tolsimir, which is totally fine by me. Because now I can reanimate the Tolsimir if I want to. Man. Damn it. Close. When they missed their land drop, I thought I had them, you know? But they had the Elesh Norn in hand, they drew land off the top. And it was just enough. Do they have some weird 4-drop besides Omnath to get? So Kenrith can do a lot of little things. Kenrith can dominate the board. Players can't play live. Okay, they have this in their deck. Sure, fine, whatever. The piggy. So Kenrith, I have Kenrith advantage, to be fair. So I could find stuff. Reanimating Tolsimir is basically just a free because, you know, this doesn't do shit. So I guess I'll start by... I mean, I should be a little... No, honestly, I have Kenrith in play, so... I can just pump my Elesh Norn to be very big. I have 2 green. I'll start by cycling. Another Enigmatic, that's a dead card. A little worried about how can I get overrun in this game somehow? They have another Otawara end of turn, bounce my Elesh Norn. I mean, can't lose. Okay, I don't think I'm winning against that. I guess I'll just cast an Enigmatic. Doesn't do anything in my deck, in my hand. I hope I don't weirdly get overrun here by some. Well, we'll see. I mean, I'm at their mercy now. I'm at 23 live. They have Otawara end of turn. No, Zagoth Triome. Okay. Leyline Binding doesn't do anything. I'm also already at 22 minutes. I should play a little faster. Could have done anything different this game. Could have gotten Kenrith a turn earlier. That would have been perhaps impactful. Oh wow. So they're gonna copy. They're really prepared for the mirror when they play random stuff like that. Clever impersonators. I don't think it's like, this is a very. You don't want to draw that card, you know, like usually. But of course here it's pretty insane. Opponent has a bit of a better late game, I guess. But they're sacrificing something for that. Maybe they only play Baneslayer and Elesh Norn. They don't play Kenrith as a 5. That would be pretty bad. Okay. So now they have a Kenrith and they can pump twice. 3 times with the Goblin. Yeah, this is problematic. This is the type of thing that I didn't want to see. I was just like, please just play random stuff. Alright, well, they clearly had the better tools in this game. I don't know what I could have done. I could have gotten Kenrith a turn earlier, but I don't think it would have changed anything. They just have the better cards. They don't attack at all. Okay. I will try to draw some cards. And I wish this would be a coma. Damn it, which made that change. Okay, now I can find an Atraxa at least. It's something. It's a 7/7 lifelinker. But nothing. I mean, I could have drawn a card with Kenrith before I do that, honestly. What if I hit a touch? Then I can touch and flicker and then kill everything. If I find touch, I mean, I have Agent and Leyline in hand. That'd be pretty nuts. I guess I will just draw a card here, honestly. I should have done that first. Because if I hit an untapped land, I can draw another card. Lockdown. That is an Omnath. That's not bad. And it kills the Goblin. Oh no, it doesn't do anything, right? Elesh Norn. Anyways, it's an Omnath. It's another creature on the board. Boseiju. Because I played Lockdown, I can't get a Atraxa right now. Damn it. Okay, kind of sad that I drew the Lockdown, because if I wouldn't have drawn the Lockdown, I could have just played another Binding this turn. Because I wouldn't have played anything else. So it was awkward in a way that I drew the Lockdown. They really, they have tools here, huh? You can also reanimate stuff. Baneslayer, yeah. But, oh, they don't want to reanimate Baneslayer. Opponent just has multiple touches. I mean, if you got it all, you got it all. To be fair, they drew half their deck. I also drew half my deck almost. But no touch for me. Now they can just Leyline Binding, rip me apart. Oh, Agent. Yeah, I think I'm good. I don't know if I can win this. Probably not. This is already lethal. They just take both my creatures. Okay. Damn. You beat me. Alright. Opponent was prepared for this matchup. By any means. Mystical Dispute. Borrower. So, what am I sideboarding out? Bonecrusher isn't the best. Could see Verdict. It's the one card that can reset a board. Could also see Bonecrusher just, it kills Fable tokens. It's not terrible. Tolsimir is also not terrible. Anything you have to be aware of? Clever Impersonator, okay. Thought Distortion, I think, is a bit slow. It's either Verdict or Bonecrusher, I think. Just take the Bonecrusher. Maybe bring in Verdict on the draw. Tough start. Getting paired against the Mirror. The perhaps worst matchup, huh? On the opponent clearly having a better game 1 list at least. But hey, we have 4 Dispute, 3 Borrower. We got some tools. Man, when they missed that land drop, and then they didn't find Elesh Norn, I was like, damn, you just have a Baneslayer? That's embarrassing. Yeah, I mean, if I would have gotten the Kenrith, gotten more aggressive there. Then they also needed a second fire, by the way. I mean, I also had a second fire, but they also needed a second fire to then really go crazy. Go second fire into Elesh Norn. Also with a tap land, right? The fires ramped them. I guess if I got in the Kenrith, I could have been maybe aggressive more, like slam in there and put them under the gun. Yeah, maybe. But they had pretty good defenses. Huh. I mean, you can work with this, I think. 1 mulligans. Little Jeskai hand here. One keeping a 6. Island turn 1. That's weird. Maybe they kept the landlight hand. Dispute. There's nothing I really want to dispute on turn 2, so no reason to shock myself. I might want to play this. The need for double white isn't post-board. I don't have lockdown anymore, so double white is not as necessary. But double blue is kind of necessary because you have like multiple counter spells and stuff. Enigmatic can find me an Omnath. It's pretty good. Do I want to discard anything? I kind of want to have more proactive elements. I'm not gonna lie. The Agent seems pretty good. Thinking about discarding Plains. Mystical Dispute. Could also discard nothing, technically. Agent. Agent is pretty bad against Mystical Dispute, to be fair. Maybe I just discard Agent. There's an Omnath. Just draw it like that. Let's attack first, I guess. They let me have it. If I play the Omnath from hand, I can still decide to play Otawara or not. That's better than playing Otawara. Discard Titan in that trucks. Oh, Jesus, they have some late game. Oof. Let's certainly block. Those are things you can return with Kenrith now, which is kind of scary. They have Dispute as well. Yep. Very good. Pretty good. 4 cards in hand. Enigmatic. Could bounce this and just attack for 6. If I attack with both, they're probably going to block the Goblin. If I bounce this, I won't have Mystical Dispute for everything up, unfortunately. 4 cards in hand. Like, Fires is the most scary card here. But I think I have to play a little weird here. Play a little weird aggressively. If they don't have Fires, this could really get him, you know? Fuck. Alright, now I'm done, probably. Man. Yeah, maybe I was too greedy there. Verdict. Holy shit, that's insane. Okay, I'm done. First round loss instantly. They have it all. Jesus. So what was I supposed to do? Just attack with the Omnath, I guess? Or attack with both? See what they do, and then return Keruga to my hand with Mystical Dispute up and hope they don't have Fabled Passage? Oh wow. What is this? What does this mean? Oh man. Now I just get Elesh Norn, I guess, but they can also get Elesh Norn. Man, this is so stupid. Wow, they just had everything. Okay, maybe I misplayed that last turn, but it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm done. It's just, I can't. It's over. It's done. What a sick combination. Verdict into... What a sick combination. So I could also get Kenrith, I guess, and then try to reanimate Agent. But that also loses against... That also loses against stupid Elesh Norn. Everything loses against Elesh Norn. They have Elesh Norn, so what am I supposed to do? I'm done. I misplayed. I threw this game. I should have not cashed in my Otawara so lightly. And then lose against Fires of Invention. I played around Fabled Passage in a way, but I guess I shouldn't have. But then they play Fabled Passage and I get wrecked by that, so it's just like, what do I play around? You know? Such a tough call. But I have to play Elesh Norn, I have to get her. Such a tough call. I could have, yeah, I guess I should have just played around. They play 4 Fabled Passage likely, and they play 4 Fires. So I chose to play around. Yeah. Damn it. Okay, and I can draw Borrower. Yeah. What the heck? Okay, they are so prepared for the mirror match. What is this card even? Wow. There's some next level tech here. Clearly. They can sack that into a 6-drop. Okay, I get ripped apart by an opponent that has prepared for this matchup like crazy. Or, I don't know, just playing a superior version of my deck here. And just has it all every single time, which certainly helps. Jeez, what are they not playing, you know? What are they not playing? They're playing 60 cards like me. They're just playing 2 5s. They're not playing lockdowns? No, they played lockdown game 1 as well. How do they have space for all this? Are they not playing Bonecrusher? Okay, yeah. The Otawara, that was a turning point. Okay, whatever. Concentrate and win the other 7, I guess. Yep, Elesh Norn, surprising. Cavalier of Dawn. How do you fit all these in? Crazy. So ripped apart, I have nothing left, and my opponent has everything. This is just such a decisive victory. Crazy. You know what, I'm just... forget about it. Alright, this is a pretty good 7 here. I'm playing against Giganta, which makes me happy. No Kerugas. That was a rough start. Yeah, I mean, I lost against my opponent. They had a superior deck list. I really couldn't have done much, I think. Okay. Doesn't really matter which land we start with. Just go with Savai. No, it actually does matter, because I don't... I mean, I also need double green, but it's more likely I need double red for like Bonecrusher in the same turn or something like that. 3 cards in hand, okay. I'll take a hit here. If they go Fable, I can go Binding, exile the Fable. Maybe I just go touch, exile the... Probably just go touch and exile. I don't want to use my Bonecrusher on the free too, because then they're gonna sack often in response and I lose my Bonecrusher. They're discarding a land, so they're flooding. Okay, now I just get rid of the Orban, I guess. I'll just Bonecrusher the Harvester in my turn, because I don't want them to mess around with anything. Play Sacred Foundry tapped. No Deadly Dispute or something in response. So now I got my Bonecrusher at the ready. And we have Fires. Touch for a Mayhem Devil. Looks good. This is one of the best matchups I can face. Red-Black Sacrifice. If you can keep the devil off the board, you're usually good. Traxa. So I either have the choice of Bonecrusher Giant or touch the oven. I think I like touching the oven. I fetch an island. Because if I play Bonecrusher, they might have claimed the firstborn. I don't want to run into that. Oops. No, don't want to do that. Middle cost, alright. In 3 turns we have a Traxer, so survive until that, and we should be golden, because I don't think they can deal with that. Maybe they have a steal effect, but they don't have Karizev's expertise at least. Honestly, maybe I was not supposed to fetch the island, because I do still have Omnath in my deck. With Fires of Invention. Actually, no. Go to 13. Devil, alright. Devil without a sack is not that worrisome. So I can get Keruga into play, draw 3, or I can get Bonecrusher plus Keruga into play, draw 4. But then I can't cast any of the things I draw. Should be okay though, I think. I think I should be fine doing that. And I have Boseiju in my deck that I could draw into, and I have Touch that I could draw into, and I have that's it, I guess. I have Otawara, but Otawara I can't cast. So I want to keep up green in case I draw the Boseiju. Okay. I have to play land first anyways. Right. Well then I guess play plains. Okay, I drew the Otawara, which is good next turn against the Devil. And we have a Fable next turn as well, and then on turn 7 is going to be egregious. So just surviving is the name of the game. Okay, they play that card. Alright. So just hit me for 5. Just a 5 to my face, essentially. I go to 8. I should be okay, right? If I trade there, I lose both my creatures. This is just seems to be 5 and yeah, okay. I should be wary about the Bloody Betrayal though. I should have that on my radar. Okay, Otawara cost me 3 to use, so I could technically cycle this and try to find something better to cast than this Fable. Okay. That was not successful. That's okay though. Am I gonna get frisky here? I don't think so. Just stay back for everybody. I guess I could have returned. No. No. Yeah, I could have bounced Keruga, drew a bunch of cards, but no. I have the game locked up next turn with double 7 drop. Just need this Otawara to survive here. One has 4 cards in hand. Or is this a bug? They have 4. No, they have 3 cards and then 4 in graveyard. Just misread that. I'll just bounce the devil in response to that. I could bounce the goblin too. Because I kind of want to steal the devil. Maybe I should have bounced the goblin. Okay, I know what I steal, I suppose. Binding. I mean, the safest would be finding an Omnath, I think. Just gain 4 life. Man, I could lose to a Bloody Betrayal stealing a Traxa. Huh. Traxa could also find me Kenrith, which gains me 10 life. Or Omnath gain 4. But 4 is not enough. Could also find an Enigmatic, sack the Fires, and then I can cast Leyline Binding end of turn. I think I go with the Traxa here first. Kenrith also gives haste, so there's haste 7 life. Opponent's not happy. Probably indicating they don't have another Bloody Betrayal. Okay, that's also pretty good. That is pretty good. Although I think it's just is it? Wait. Yeah, no, getting Kenrith with Enigmatic is just GG, right? That should be it, yeah. Do I get frisky here? Did I jump 1? 2 blockers. Kenrith has 1 blocker. It's basically just 4 damage. I think I'll just stay back. I could also get Tolsimir. I mean, Elesh Norn makes Leyline double trigger. Kenrith is just insane. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So the only card on my sideboard that's remotely playable here. I mean, Brazen Borrower is reasonable, but I think Verdict is where it's at. But I don't really have a bad main deck card. Everything's fine. I think Verdict is still good though. So I gotta find space for the card. They might have Obnixilis. That's a bit of an annoying one. But Brazen Borrower is actually good against. But I do have Leyline Binding against Obnixilis at least. Yeah. Well. Bonecrusher is questionable because it's pretty bad against Claim the Firstborn. I wonder how many they're gonna keep in. It's good against Blood Type Harvester and their Fable, right? It's still a 2-drop on the draw, you know, like when you face a Blood Type Harvester on turn 2, you don't want to get rushed down. Agent of Treachery, Elesh Norn. Maybe those are the cuts. Do I need Elesh Norn in this matchup? It's just a big haymaker. Agent, also not a big haymaker. But the games tend to go longer, and then I just want stupidly good cards in my deck. I gotta make space though, somehow, someway. Not cutting Fable, am I? Not cutting Fires. Enigmatic, no. Kenrith. Elesh Norn. I don't... Omnath is too good in this matchup. Omnath seems really good. Maybe it's Elesh Norn. Maybe she's just overkill. It's just one verdict. I could cut like an Enigmatic. Too many good cards. It's a luxury problem. Okay. Yeah. I have all my colors. Whatsies. Always happy to see that. Kroxa. Kroxa's good. Agent. Okie dokie. Could just touch this. But then I don't have an answer for the Kroxa. Could just Fable my own. I think I have to Fable my own here. As much as it hurts to leave the Goblin alive. They discarded Eaten Alive and Blood Crypt. Don't think I'm blocking. Crazy to keep the agent in hand. Probably crazy. The Goblin can attack, okay. What's going on here? Just a draw spell, maybe? I mean, Giganta not returned. Likely means a draw spell. I'll just get an Omnath. I mean, if I had Yashan in my deck, would be good here, I guess. Against the sacrifice deck, but it's okay. I think the matchup is good enough that you don't need Yashan. You're gonna take a Numa and get Kroxa or Cat back. Drew a land. So they got the cat back. 3 unknown. 2 unknown. Yep. Okay. 2 cards. That's insane. Okay, so I touch the Kroxa, play Leyline Binding. Yeah, I have it all, really. And get a Kroxa. Do I even attack with the Omnath? I think I do. Okay, that was a good string of draws, not gonna lie. But this is what the stack does. Okay, I only have 2 hits here. So I'll take a Fabled Passage for my Omnath. Enigmatic finds me a Kenrith. Sounds best. Okay. Alright, you have the Betrayal. That's a start. Yeah, you get the Oven too. Deadly Dispute. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, alright, 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 alright. That's just a 1-mana removal. So I have 5, 6, 10 mana. This cost me 3, 8. Oh, I have 11 actually with the Goblin. Cool. So I can go Bonecrusher into Keruga, draw a bunch of cards. Which lands? Island. Three, 6, 7, 8. Draw 4. And I could get another Omnath. No, thank you. 9 life they have. Kill this, bounce that, jump, take 10. So I have lethal. They have 0 cards in hand. Okay. Sweet. Whew. 1-1. Alright, it's another Keruga player. Is this my lucky day, huh? Round 3, already 2 mirror matches. And we're looking at a mulligan to 5 here. I love everything right now. I think I have to mulligan to 5. Just hope for like freelance Fires of Invention or something. I mean, what is this hand? I have 3 dead cards in my hand. This is already my 6. 3 dead cards. And I need to hit more lands. I'm gonna mulligan. Magic the Gathering, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I guess we're going to 4. Cool. I'm on the play, so I guess I'll do this. Hope for the best. I could decide to not keep this Fabled Passage, honestly. Just hope for fires. Yeah. Well, mulligan to 4 here in round 3. Yeah, okay. Not my day. Clearly not my day. So if I draw Fable or Fires, maybe I have a shot. Or Leyline Binding, of course. Next turn, Leyline Binding. How about a 7-drop? I can't cast in forever. Yay. Okay. Enigmatic doesn't do shit right now. They have a Fable. Of course they do. I have a lockdown. It's something. That's something. It gets me an Omnath next turn. I put 2 Fable to the bottom, so my Omnath not particularly good right now. Huh. Could have kept the Fable instead of like Steam Lens. Mulligan to 4. That doesn't happen often. Well, this match was very much about Fires and Enigmatic, so if they don't have any of those, maybe I can buy enough time. Okay. Well, Enigmatic is good. But it's not a Fires, at least. Yeah. This is just unreal. Getting paired in 2 mirror matches. Tough beats. Okay, we still can win everything, of course. We can just win the game 2 and 3. But here on a mulligan to 4, my hopes are very low. Yeah. So they can get a Traxa here. I will not block. If I draw Fabled Passage, could make a comeback. This deck seems to be a real deal. I mean, it's round 3 of the day 2, and I get paired against it twice. Options, huh? So they could get a Traxa or Agent. They get a Agent. Take a land? Whoa. Well, blocking with Omnath. Maybe I should have done it, huh? In hindsight, it would have been the play. So I can get another Omnath with lockdown. Mulliganing to 5, to 4, and then drawing 2 lockdown, 1 Atraxa. I mean, this is just cherry on the top to draw just terrible cards in this matchup. If I had at least a binding, you know, I could get my own agent or something like that. It's okay though. Can't complain about nature of variance. This is what I signed up for, playing this game. Okay. They have another binding. No, didn't want to play it. Touch. Kenrith. I don't have green. I'm not conceding yet. I think it's reasonable because of time. And also just maybe they show me more stuff out of the deck. I already have almost a 5-minute advantage. I have 4 minutes right now. So if this is a long match, it could come down to time. Very unlikely, but yeah, it could. The agent attacks? 12, 16. Okay, I've seen enough. I'll try this on the play. I think Bonecrusher isn't as important on the play. I have Borrower to answer Goblin Shaman. Try this. And Verdict, I think Verdict's good in the mirror, but I don't know. I don't think I want it on the play. I'm not sure though. I don't have enough experience playing the mirror. I definitely want it on a draw though, I think. Man, back against the wall. Yesterday was smooth sailing. Today, not so much. Although yesterday I got paired against the mirror match too, and I beat them in the postboard games. But they did play a, in my opinion, strictly worse version of the deck. They played the, right, they played like Skyclave Apparition. They didn't play Enigmatic, or at least I didn't see it. I don't think they played it. They played multiple Kenriths. They were more that creature attack version of Keruga instead of the combo Enigmatic version. This is good. It's not insane or anything, of course. Of course, you always want to have Leyline Binding in your opening hand. That's your best card. But I have mana, I have Fable, which is also one of my best cards. And I have Enigmatic, so happy. Oh, that's very good. Cool, cool, cool. There's Leyline Binding, amazing. They can't Leyline Binding themselves. Perfect, this looks good. Oh wow, if I hit a land here, this is just insane. Yeah. So now I can go Leyline Binding plus Enigmatic for Agent, steal a land, or just get a Traxxas into play. Traxxas or Agent. What's better? Agent steal Savai Triome. That just seems so crazy. I'm gonna do that, I think. I'll keep everything. I like my hand. I could have maybe binned the Omnath. Yeah, I could have done that. Maybe should have done that, yeah. Yeah, actually, the more I think about it, I should have done that. Because my Enigmatic next turn is going to fetch an Omnath. So I already have an Omnath. I'll just get an island, I believe, yeah. Traxxas is pretty good too. It probably is going to find me a dispute, a creature, a land, an enchantment. But Agent taking a land just seems nuts. take the green-white one. They both enable Leyline in the same way because they already have a mountain, so this is kind of like a god shrine. I think I'd rather cut them off green and white than cut them off black and white. With Kenrith, you gotta be a little careful. You can return any creature from any graveyard, but it returns under its owner's control. So don't return opposing creatures with Kenrith. So the card that I'm now thinking about, the way they come back is... Gosh. The way they come back is... Supreme Verdict. So I want to play around that the best I can. Oh, right. I can give haste with Kenrith and copy the agent with Kiki. After I get Elesh Norn with the fires. That's outrageous. That's just bonkers. I guess I'll do it in my opponent's upkeep. No. No. I could have stolen both lands. Woo! Okay, that was pretty easy. Now we are on the draw, so this is gonna be more difficult. Alright, I think Tolsimir is a bit too slow for me. And yeah, what else? I think the only good answer I have to Fable on the draw are these 5 cards right now. So therefore you kinda wanna have Bonecrusher, I think. But then you also want Verdict. It's tough. Maybe I cut an Omnath. Maybe that card's not that exciting here. Verdict just seems like a complete reset, which is perhaps good. On the other hand, if I play against Goblin, I just want to have Bonecrusher on turn 2. I could also cut Enigmatic, but just the most broken stuff, doesn't it? But I mean, to be fair, there's lots of Mystical Disputes running around, so both Omnath and Enigmatic become a lot worse. This seems okay. I could also ditch a Fires. It doesn't really work with Mystical Dispute. Let's go a little low on all of these. Become a little bit more controlling. Put another Verdict in. The Fire is usually the best card in the matchup. Probably just do too good to not play. 4 off. But the post-board dynamic is a little different. How's this gonna play out? I'll try this. Okay, guys. Let's go. Good hand, good opening hand. Yeah, this works. This works just fine. This works just fine. Bit removal heavy maybe, but yeah, we're on the draw, so I don't mind it. A little, like, one untapped land turn 2 would be nice to answer a Fable. Here with the touch, that would be nice, but otherwise I'm keeping. Opponent kept 7-2. Would have been nice if they would have into 4 for once, you know. Wouldn't have complained. Go with the blue. No, this actually is perfect. Now I can Leyline Binding. Great. 5 cards in hand. Do I want a Leyline Binding this goblin? Or do I want to just Bonecrusher it? If I draw an untapped land, I can then slam Fable. Probably a good idea to do so. I know Leyline Binding does get rid of other important things. I could have also gotten the Fable. Oh, that's another one. That's nice. I can't Fable, unfortunately, so I just gotta play a tap land. My Enigmatic is super scary now too, because I have this binding sitting there. So my opponent might have to respect that. Keeping up blue every turn for Mystical Dispute, which is going to slow him down. And then I can deploy my stuff. They discarded Trax and Raffine's Tower, okay. They're also playing Swamp fairly early, which shows me again that they don't have, I mean, any other untapped land, I guess. Now they have all the colors, though. Ketria Triome does deliver the green. I could end of turn Leyline Binding. The Fable, I'm not going to do that, though. Omnath. Them just keeping up free mana could mean that they have Mystical Dispute. And they can just cast it on anything here, really, because they have free mana, and they have 5 cards in hand. I wish I had more land drops that I can make. Not sure if I want to run out my Fable, you know. I could just fetch an island and play Keruga. I put Keruga to my hand. I think they have Mystical Dispute. Or I could just play Fable and let them counter Fable. I'm falling behind a little bit. No, I think I'll just get Keruga to my hand. I think that's best. Not entirely sure though. I think it's okay to do this though. I really hope to hit another land drop next turn. That'd be very important here. They have Bonecrusher in my face? What's going on? They just cycle a land, maybe? Nothing. Cool. Time Walk turn 4 in a way. I mean, we didn't do anything either, but at least we returned Keruga, you know? Okay, they had 18 minutes. I don't think this is going to come down to time. We can cast Verdict. We have white, white, blue. Yeah. Well, whatever they get, I can just Verdict, right? Four cards in hand. I guess now they could just get Omnath. So if I take the fires away, the fires seems so important, right? Like maybe they're not just they're just not choosing to sack the fires. They're just choosing to sack the Kiki, get an Omnath, draw a card. Yeah. It would be crazy to sack the fires, especially when you're missing land drops as well. Kinda got punished here. We're returning Keruga. So if I get rid of the Enigmatic, they have the fires around. Okay, I'll try it. I'll try it and hope that they maybe sack the fires. But they won't, right? They'll just get an Omnath. I mean, I could get Elesh Norn, you know? It's tempting. It locks me out potentially. No. That's smart. Get the Omnath. Now they're the one with fires in play and I have nothing. If I would have an Enigmatic, I could really get Agent. You know. Damn it. Yeah, maybe I was really meant to get rid of the fires because now the hell is gonna break loose on me. I mean, I probably threw this game away. Oh, I shouldn't have returned Keruga, just pass the turn again. Pass the turn again, and then... Yeah, we'll see. Maybe this verdict can deliver. Maybe this verdict can come make me come back into this game. Tough. So what am I supposed to do there? Just don't return Keruga. Then I can Bonecrusher the Kiki end of turn. And then I can Leyline Binding the fires. And then they just have an Enigmatic in play. Then I untap. And I go... But them having Enigmatic in play is scary too. Because they could just then next turn go Leyline Binding, get an Agent. So it's a double-edged sword, really. Just pick your poison in a way. This verdict at least is somewhat insurance here. Okay, they have Elesh Norn in hand already. So now they can Keruga, or they just double Leyline Binding. That's pretty good. Okay. Get rid of my Omnath and this. And then they can sack the binding. And I don't get any triggers. And they can get an Agent. Double steal my land. And I'm lost. Then I have to rip... then I have to rip an untapped source to cast this verdict. Yeah, this is a pretty insane combination. How could I have beaten this? I don't know. I guess I need to take away the fires. Then they can't do crazy shit like this. This is just nuts, right? Wow. This is turn 4 of the game. No, it's not turn 4, technically speaking. It could have been turn 4. It's turn 6. But it could have been turn 4. But this disadvantage I'm never going to come back from, even if I verdict. So I'm just out of the tournament. Okay, so if I Leyline Binding, if I just don't return Keruga, just pass the turn, don't be a greedy bastard, essentially. Sorry for using that word, but really sort of greedy to return the Keruga. I can just Bonecrusher the Kiki, exile the fires, and then the only thing they can do is they can use their Incarnation to then later on get like an Agent and steal one thing. Right. But they wouldn't have had the Omnath, so they maybe even wouldn't have drawn into a land. At this point, I'm pretty much crushed. Yeah, this is a complete victory here again. Game 1, mulliganing to 4 didn't help. It's pretty rough to I think my deck is amazing, honestly. I think it's a really, really good choice, and we're just losing 2 mirror matches here on day 2. Also, so early in the tournament to get paired against them is just so unlucky. I wish I would have gotten paired against some other decks, then I could have gotten leaderboard points. Now they just draw 10. I don't have to sit through this, right? Like, this is just unreal. Okay, I'm gonna concede. I don't have to sit through this. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, just getting paired against the best deck in the format, I guess. Keruga Fires, the only thing that can stop me. The mirror match. Yeah, Keruga Fires is the new real deal. What can I say? Rough. Getting into day 2 is already really difficult, and then having a great deck and not converting, just going 1 and 2, is really, really painful, not gonna lie. This is you don't get chances like these often, right? Making day 2 alone. Yeah. I could have Leyline Binding to Fires. Yeah, I could have not returned to Keruga. That would have made the entire game differently. If I would have had, instead of Verdict, like an Enigmatic in my hand, this game would have also gone differently, because then I would have been the one sacking Leyline Bindings into stuff. So the Verdict, in a way, was a lot worse than Fires or Enigmatic would have been this game, which is interesting. It's interesting. It's just so crazy how Agent plus Elesh Norn just took both my lands, and now I can't Verdict. And they took both white sources too. I mean, this is just outrageous. But yeah, that's what the deck is capable of, and that's why it's so insane. You either have to have a lot of counter spells, right? Or you have to be very fast. And the fast draws, you know, Lockdown, Leyline Binding, Bonecrusher Giant, Verdict. With tools against the fast draws, Omnath is amazing against creature decks. So you lose against control, maybe. Blue-white, yeah. Dovin's Veto and all that. It's pretty good. But besides that, you're crushing everybody else. Greasefang, I guess game 1 is a bit tough, but you have a bunch of ley lines in the sideboard. This is the new best deck, I think. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, well, sad I couldn't convert. But yeah, I hope you still got something out of this. And I'll see you in the next video, I guess, which will likely just be another Explorer grind. Or maybe I go back to Standard. There's some interesting Standard decks. Alright, guys, take care. Thanks for watching, as always.